So I can only communicate to you what I know, how I know, through my schizophrenia. See, I function in two different levels. See the fragmentation, the patchiness? That was just on my glasses. I thought a ghost was coming in this direction. But that again shows how quick one can be under illusion, but sometimes they say if you see it, you probably have seen it. Kind of like when they say in reference to, I guess, a mouse, etc., so on and so forth. There's something to decode there. Be under illusion, but sometimes they say if you see it, you probably have seen it. I remember things. And he's trying to program me to be part of some kind of different force of nature that is not included in here. They don't give a shit. These are the people who could probably set me up for schizophrenic. Is that these things that bring that near in such a realm of focus, or is it the universe still? I'm sure it works one of two ways. That was a little fruit fly, a little gnat flying around. When I do, give me a second, because they know it's better to throw him. Okay, fine, we're gonna, etc., be happy, but you don't understand what I'm actually experiencing within my body and how they manipulate and use people based off of what is actually transpiring in their life realm. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a way to uncode some of this stuff when it comes to the actual energy fields. If some of you understood what the state of New Jersey might actually fucking be at this point in time, and it's a giant MK Ultra experience. Experiment. I remember things. And he's trying to program me to be part of some kind of different force of nature that is not included in here. They don't give a shit. These are the people who could probably set me up for schizophrenic, etc., so on. A real person who is an empath is not this bullshit you see on the feeds, okay? The stuff they're feeding you, that knowledge you're devouring, that is not what you think it is. That is not. None of that shit's real. All that spiritual mumbo jumbo. Take it with a grain of salt. With family, since I don't get to see many people, based off of my understandings and my curiosity and my passion through choice, I opt to do this. I opt to experience and witness because I'm going to be honest, there's something out there that I don't like the way it's trying to program me. And it's based off of whatever this entity or person is. I remember things. And he's trying to program me to be part of some kind of different force of nature that is not included in here. They don't give a shit. These are the people who could probably set me up for schizophrenic. We're going to get to America's test through MK Ultra programming of our lenses and stuff, which is a little harder for me to prove, but I have a feeling there's people out there working with it, or there's a way that I could actually start to understand these new lenses and astigmatisms and stuff of that nature. But what I'm supposed to be wary of is I'm saying questionable things. But let me go back to what I was saying with this experiment in the state of New Jersey. It involves heroin, and it involves the jail system, and methadone, and a bunch of other things with alternating realities. A different force of nature that is not included in here. They don't give a shit. These are the people who could probably set me up for schizophrenic. Well, of course, I'm supposed to also look at it in a different term because nobody wants to give anybody that much power. That there is, devious, malicious entities wallowing about, and it's true. I'm sure it's true because people have reported it for years and years, etc., so on and so forth, through interactions with ghosts and other kinds of mythological energies and such of that nature. That's definitely plausible in its own aspect, based off of archetypal imprints, stories. I don't know how to say. I know I'm using fancy words at the moment. There's better words to communicate this. But again, I'm only able to talk to you based off of my knowledge and understanding of things and how they've been inputted or embraced or resonance also, nature of how it connects with me. A different force of nature that is not included in here. They don't give a shit. These are the people who could probably set me up for schizophrenic.